Hey, what up, chat? Welcome to the deeper level tonight. We in this boss fight with the first. I don't know how many of y'all tuned into episode 3 of Suicide Squad Insider today, but it was everything that I expected, and then some. Let me tell you, Rocksteady is out here exceeding expectations. They ain't meeting expectations, they're exceeding expectations. I'm loving every minute of it. Come on down, the price is right. Hey, shout out to Jay Breezy too for the follow over on Twitch. I think you connected to the channel when I was on the podcast on yesterday, and I couldn't see the notification on that side of things. So welcome to the deeper level. Officially. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do. Man, no drops. No drops. Well, I did get an accessory if you want to count that. But June in the building, man. What's good, brother? Man, I've been enjoying all your content, bro. We eating so good, man. We eating so good. Like I was saying online, man, after episode 3 today of Suicide Squad Insider, like, if a person ain't convinced by now, they just ain't gonna get it. Like, they don't want to get it. I mean, Rocksteady is out here not only meeting expectations, but exceeding expectations. So I got about a week left of just grinding this out. But I mean, I'm in total end game on this game now, so I really got the majority of my characters where I need them to be, and I can use this week to definitely get the rest of the stuff that I need so that I can park the game for a little bit until they do like a major update. Because man, I'm going in on Suicide Squad, bro. That's gonna be it. The only thing that's gonna make me come off Suicide Squad, honestly, probably ain't even an update on this, because I know it'll be there when I get back. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that'll pull me away from Suicide Squad in late February. I think it drops February 29th or something. but I'll hop on that, you know, since it's single story player mode. And that's why I be telling people, like, every game don't need to be live service, because if it was, we wouldn't get an opportunity to play anything, because the time and commitment it takes to invest into a live service game, like, you gotta grind it out. So when you have those single player story mode games, it's got like maybe a 30-hour campaign. That's good, because you can beat it and then be done with it and then hop back on your live service game. So yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, Rocksteady cooking for show, man. I just didn't think they was cooking like that. I mean, I knew they was cooking, but bruh, like what we getting today, or what we got today, is insane. And then for them to come out the gate with it, like us get the first season of content 30 days after the game drop, basically, because technically the official release of the game is in February. So you might as well say game drops in February and in March we already got DLC. They coming out the gate running. And you just don't see that with most live service games. I feel like Miller was saying on my podcast last night, I feel like the team of Rocksteady was either a fan of the Avengers game, or they watched it real close to figure out what they needed to do differently, to kind of finish its sentence and to pick up where it left off, and to do the things that they failed to do, whether or not they had the budget, or, you know, whatever the case was. But you can just definitely tell. And then, you know, with Brainiac coming on like the DC Day or Superman Day or whatever it is, it's kind of like a nod to A-Day with Avengers. So it's a lot to look forward to. And then we basically saw an Arkham Asylum map, but then I also spotted GCPD as well. So maybe there may be broken pieces of Gotham that are displaced in one of Elseworlds. Man, they cook, chat. I'm telling you, I'm sitting up here trying to just wrap my mind around what we getting on like lunch day. Cause it's a lot. Bats, what's up, man? What's good with you, bro? And keep in mind, we cooking too for the Deeper Level podcast. This gonna be a big week. It's gonna be a big week, chat. Oh yeah, that episode was everything, bruh. Man, I still didn't get the drop. Hey, shout out to Brilliant Foul TF. Sometimes these names be running together. I gotta really make sure I got them right. But shout out to Brilliant Foul TF for the follow over on Twitch. Do me a huge favor and hit my social. You'll see it up on top of my YouTube. I'm a content creator over there as well. Same handle, Deeper Depths. Yeah, they cooking, man. I mean, they done exceeded all my expectations, I'm telling you. Like, I had high hopes for the game, but never did I think it would be to this magnitude. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. the farming on this game, like the drop rates are super, super slim. You know what? I may drop a video in the morning, bats, because if I pull off what I think I'm about to pull off, I got a confirmation today. So it's definitely going to happen. I just got to be really careful on the time of when I do it. So my schedule may change. You may see a podcast at an unusual time simply because I'm accommodating my guest. So I got the confirmation today. I'm working on the flyer. Oh man, bruh, we cooking. I'm telling you, this gonna be a big week. This gonna be a big week. Cause you know I got the giveaway on the podcast Sunday. I'm giving away a copy of the game, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But yeah, man, we cooking, bruh. We cooking. So I may get to drop a video in the morning on my thoughts of Suicide Squad Episode 3 of Insider. But in the event that I don't, it'll be because I'm recording the promo and the announcement for the podcast that's going to drop. Trust me, this is one of those special edition podcasts. So and see, that's the thing about, you know, my podcast. I'm always working it as it relates to guests. You know, sometimes I put in a contact for a guest months ago. Even last year, that some of this stuff is just now coming together and manifesting. Because that's the thing, you know, when you're dealing with high-profile guests and celebrities and stuff, you have to be on their schedule. And sometimes, you know, they may just not have the time for it with how things are going. Sometimes they're filming, they're recording lines for other projects, they're developing other games. So you have to be really patient with this line of entertainment in podcasting. Man, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, it's going to be a long week, man, and I really wish we could just play as well. Man, I mistimed that jump. Yeah, we had a blast with Miller last night, man. Man, I don't know why he chose this type of imbuement. Because most of the stuff that this boss dropped, like, you ain't even gotta do all this fire and stuff. Yeah, they showed a lot, man. And that's kind of what I was saying earlier. They definitely exceeded my expectations. They showed some stuff that I really didn't expect them to show today, um, and confirmed a lot of stuff as well. And then we got a roadmap too. You know, we had just talked about that on the podcast last night as to whether or not they would do a roadmap today, and they did it. And on the podcast last night, you know, the majority of people were saying they didn't even expect to get a roadmap today. But bruh, Rocksteady is at team right now. Oh yeah, they, man, listen, they are church house mouse quiet. They ain't saying nothing. See what I'm saying? And then he died too. I'm telling you, you didn't have to use these type of imbuements. Right. I don't know, man. You know, because they did mention strongholds on the roadmap too. So I don't know what that's gonna be like, but I'm curious. And then the fact that we are obviously going back to Gotham in some shape, form, or fashion, because they showed a portion of Arkham Asylum, and then also GCPD as well. Man, I'm telling you, chat, I hate this jump. I don't know why he selected these imbuements. Man, I'm telling you, June, I'm over here getting torqued and toe up, and he is too. Oh man, you have to laugh, brother. You have to laugh. Man, this is stupid.
I've been waiting for this.
Ooh, sphere of crystallized gloom. I ain't never got that accessory drop. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, Chad. We was getting torqued, man. I'm telling you, like this is tier 4 content. Like I can solo this stuff, but you can add on this game imbuements to any world that you go in and fight. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. So this is in-game content. Okay, this fight called the first. All right. On Sphere 4, that's the hardest difficulty. Right here in these little circles, you can add imbuements. And what that does, that affects the um, buffs of the particular world that you go in. But now these are on the favor and the side of your enemies. Now, if you're farming certain um, resources, I kind of get it. You know, putting a double imbuement. So what he was doing, he was running a solar and a flora imbuement, and that's what kept putting that fire and poison out there in the world. But anyway, like I say, Chad, you ain't gotta do that to get your drops. All right, but let me see what this was that dropped right. Hmm. Crit rating, ability power, and resilience. I'm getting quite a few drops that I'm not normally used to getting. Wonder if that content you're playing now is like what they played on Steam, on stream. Now, are you talking about this particular game, Wayfinder Bats? Oh, gotcha, man. I don't know. Yeah. Well, good old PC. Hang on, chat. Let me reset right quick because I see it's tripping. You pay all this money for a computer and it don't even work sometimes. Got to love PC. Man, June, you hear me? I know you glad, bro. All right, let's see. End task. Boom. There's bats. Now that's the one thing I can say. Yeah, the game froze. So I'm resetting now. But that's one thing that I can say. Like my internet connection, since I switched from cable internet to uh oh goodness, what do you call it? Fiber optic. Yeah, ever since I switched from cable to fiber optic, like I've had no internet issues. Hey, shout out to Solid Honum. Welcome to the deeper level. Appreciate the follow over on Twitch. Do me a huge favor and hit up my handle. My socials are on top. Hit my YouTube, same exact handle, Deeper Depths, and hit that sub button if you don't mind. Yeah, but this gonna be a big 2 weeks for you, June. Cause man, let me tell you, this is your element, man. And I see your channel is already growing, bro, and taking off. You know, and we really gotta have our game. And that's why I totally understood where you was, you know, a few months ago, or earlier last year in 2023, when you was just kind of saying you wasn't really feeling the content creation because you didn't have your game. And like we gotta have that. If we ain't got our game, I mean, cause oh dude, June cooking, man. Like, I mean, it ain't no telling what you about to see from June channel because again, he's a master builder as well. So some of the builds that he gonna come up with, yeah, it's a wrap, bro. Like I'm truth be told, June, I'm trying to get one of my characters in your squad, bro. And I'm probably willing to throw some bread at you, bro, to to power level my character, cause I already know, man, you finna play like a demon, bro. Let's see. All right, back at it. So let me see how many more of these resources or items I need. All right, so 3. I need 3 vestige of Winggrave's faith. Want fiber, but all the areas I live don't have it. Hey, facts. So here's the thing, man. Like my area didn't have it either, but they just installed it and expanded the grid last March, I think is when I got it. March of last year. I had to wait on it for a minute. You know, I kept, and don't get me wrong, cable internet is good when it works. But for some reason, man, the cable company that we got, bro, always used to be having problems, man. I mean, at least 2 days out of a month, our internet would go down. And as a gamer, bro, that's unacceptable. And then when you call them, like they don't get it. Well, they working on the lines, you know. They may have them restored by such and such and such. But yeah, with what we do and how we enjoy our entertainment, like internet is necessary. Xfinity, man, I have heard bad things about Xfinity. Like, real talk. I've heard a lot of people say bad things about Xfinity. And Comcast, too. I always hear complaints about Xfinity and Comcast. But yeah, when we got fiber optic, man, I was so glad. Because, like, I hadn't had one issue since I had fiber optic with it going down. Now, there may have been a time or two in the 11 months or 10 months that I've had it that I may have had to reset the router, But as far as the internet going out completely, it hadn't happened. And the speeds are amazing, and it's cheaper. Because for the highest package of fiber optic, it's like $79.99 a month. And that's the top tier, fastest speed. Golly. Okay, Xfinity is Comcast. Okay, bet, yeah. Yeah, man, I ain't never heard nothing good about Comcast, bro. All right, now watch how much easier this is, chat, when you ain't got all them imbuements and stuff blowing up and all that fire on the stage. I mean, it's literally this easy. But when you got all them little bombs blowing up and, you know, fire on the ground, I ain't got time for all that junk, man. I mean, brother, I'm over 40 years old, man. Hey, June, I said today, bro, that I'm gonna start a clan, and I'm gonna call it the Over the Shield Gang. For all the old head gamers. And the first person I'm gonna recruit is Casual Avenger. Man, now I'm getting all these Harvest Moon drops. That's the thing too about farming, chat, because like you really have to be committed to it. A lot of times when you're doing the same fight over and over trying to get a drop, a lot of people um, can get burnt out with the repetitiveness of farming for something. But I mean, live service games have always been my thing. Like, I'm used to it. I come from that OG grind of Final Fantasy 11 online. You know, back in 2002, where it took like 10 months to grind your way to a level 75 character. And some people, it would take them a year to get a max level character, and that's just level. That ain't geared out and weapons and, you know, all of your JSC armor. That ain't all that. That ain't finishing all the quests. Eight first runs in helper queue. Man, I feel your pain. Yeah, Shat-tastic, I feel your pain, brother. I don't even know you, but man, yeah, if you in the helper queue, Exactly. Like that's the whole point, Bats, of live service games. Exactly right. And you can tell the people who don't really do live service games because when they start doing them, you find them complaining about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, hey, that's just a grind. You know, so like when you beat um, the main campaign of something and get to the end game, like that's when the game literally just begins. And so that's why today's episode of Suicide Squad Insider was so important. Is because for people who wasn't really just sold on the game, it wasn't because they was worried about how long the campaign is going to be or the content of the campaign. They were worried about what is it to do after I complete the base game. And brother, let me tell you, we was not disappointed. Yee! My guy Key just logged in. I'm wondering what he playing. Man, let me tell you, Bats, this game is super, super fun. Like, I promise you, if there was no Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, like, I would grind this game straight through. This would definitely be my main go-to game. Because it's everything that you want in a live service looter type game. Hey, facts, June, facts. Because we got to have something, man. We got to have that one thing. Because I'm telling you, man, we are so close, but yet we so far away. Yeah, Sadat said too, you know, if he had the time, he definitely would be playing this. Yeah, he came on my stream one day just to check it out. Airship Syndicate, the development team, they're real good at listening at the community as well. Yeah, but I got an announcement coming in tomorrow, chat. Like a good announcement. Hey, no doubt, Bats. Appreciate that, bro. Believe me, man. Content creators have helped to tide me over and get me through the weight of a whole lot of games. Man, chat, that thing ain't wanting to drop. You know, people were talking about the Joker that we're getting in this game, and they were saying the way that he is built and his look, you know, how slender he is, just his stature. People were saying they could see him getting the Batman Who Laughs skin. And I totally see that happen. Like, it would be such a missed opportunity on Rocksteady's part if they didn't do that. So I can't see them not doing that because his build is perfect for the Batman Who Laughs as an alternate, you know, skin. Their job didn't approve the 2 weeks, but yes, sir. You got enough time, Stack? Man, hey, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, exactly. Facts. I'm telling you, that's the thing. And then two, that's another thing that we talked about on the podcast last night. Um, Digital Variable had asked one of the questions, and you know, community questions was, what else did we see being sold in the marketplace outside of skins? And so today they confirmed that only skins will be sold in the marketplace. I thought I heard that somewhere. Shoot, yeah, I straight call in too. I don't blame you at all, bro. Think we're getting more than skins? Or no, I take that back. They didn't use the word skins. I think they used cosmetics. So yeah, emblems and emotes would be considered like a cosmetic or whatever. So I think that was the word and term that they used today, that only cosmetics would be sold in the store or the marketplace. Hey, Rage was good, bro. How you feeling after that episode 3 of Suicide Squad Inside of the Day? The bearded one, what's up, man? There it is. Vestige of Wingrave's faith. Yes, sir. And being realistic, chat, like, if I only get one a day, like, I'm good. Hang on, let me hit this AC right quick. Ready for next week? Yes, sir. Mother-in-law is at your house for 2 weeks. Ouch. Hey, I get it, bro. I get it. Man, honestly, Rage, literally, I did this fight probably 12 times tonight on stream and just got my first drop for what I need. I need 2 more Vestige of Wingrave's faith, and then I'll have Wingrave at max level 33. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bearded one. So like, here's the thing for me. Like, I had a great relationship with mine. You know, we talked Um, we laughed because that was just like her personality in general. And I really took the time to get to know her. You know, because a lot of times it's just the fact that you don't really know each other well enough because the guard has always been up on both ends, that nobody's ever really broken the ice to say, you know, hey, let's really get to know each other. I mean, because if you're in, you know, what you intend on being a forever relationship, it's just a healthy thing to really get to know your mother-in-law. Now, if it's one of them situations to where she just making it hard on you, you've actually tried to legitly do that, and it's one of them situations where nobody's good enough for my daughter, blah 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 blah. You know that's one thing. But if you just genuinely have never broken the ice and really sit down and had an opportunity to, you know, really get to know each other and understand each other, then honestly, I would take the next 2 weeks to just do that. You know, because when you marry somebody, you marry their family. Now, people can say that they don't. Well, no, but yeah, you do. So it's healthy to try to build those positive relationships. And again, this is coming, you know, advice coming from somebody who's been married for 21 years now. We've been together for 24 years, but, you know, been married for 20. I'm trying to give advice, and I done got out of there. It's all good. But yeah, been together for 24 years, married for 21 years. So yeah, that would be my advice, bro. Oh yeah, no, it's all good, bro. I can die and I can always continue. Cause this is just a video game. But without that life advice, bro, you mess that relationship up, brother. You ain't gonna be able to continue. So trust me, man, giving out that advice is way more important in this game. And plus, you know the saying, happy wife, happy life. So it's something that would really make your wife's heart happy to know that, you know, you got a healthy relationship with her peeps. So yeah, man, do your best to work that out. You know, hopefully she'll work with you. Um, but yeah, that way it won't be so awkward whenever you have to do family time together, because it's inevitable. You can't avoid it. Yep, come here, man. got another one. All right, chat. I just need one more. And you know what, Rage? I think it's something to that, man, about some of this stuff only dropping on weekdays, because I promise you, man, some stuff that I try to farm on the weekend, like, it never drops. I'm almost thinking there's some truth to that thing. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't gotta have no imbuements to get these drops. Like, now I understand doing imbuements if you're farming certain materials. Yeah, try it, bro. I promise you, because the moment you say, I ain't gonna do it because I'm not gonna get any drops, that'll be the very time they drop it. Or like now, you'll be saying that you ain't gonna do no grinding, you ain't gonna do no playing, but then you'll be watching me on stream and stuff will be dropping. I'm telling you, man, that's just how life works, bro. So that's why I would say hop on. I mean, it's a weekday and just give it a shot. Or commit to a certain amount of matches. Say I'm doing 5 of these boss fights. If I don't get no drop in 5 boss fights, I'll call it a night. Streamer drops. Facts. Tier 4 level Rage. And I'm doing the first fight. But now I'll alternate between tier 4 and tier 3. Like, I'll do one match tier 4, switch it up, next match tier 3. Because tier 3 and 4 is definitely where you get the bulk of your drops at. Man, chat, we a week away, chat. Like, we are literally a week away. and a few hours to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, man. This has been like a 4-year wait because I think it got announced in 20. Yes. The variety of them are definitely insane. Didn't get it that time. Oh yes, I saw the Batman scan, bro. And yeah, I'm rocking Deadshot until the Joker come out. Cause I'm definitely rocking with the Clown Prince, man. I mean, I've been a Joker fan since 1989, you know, and that's one of those near and dear bad guys to me. Cause I mean, next to and this is my opinion. I don't know where y'all are at with this, but the greatest bad guy of all just got the drop. Look out, Rage. Yes, sir. Let's go. The greatest bad guy in history to me, and again, for anybody that knows me knows I like the villains. Like, I cheer for the bad guys. So I'll be that one odd person in the movies that's booing when the heroes is doing something. And don't get me wrong, I got my heroes that I like, but if I had to choose between heroes and villains, I'm going villains every single time. And I think that's why I'm so excited about this game, is because, you know, we get to be the bad guys. But yeah, so the most popular villain of all time is Darth Vader. All right, he is the most iconic villain in history. But next to Darth Vader, I think the Joker is the second most iconic villain that there is. So yeah, facts, bro. Listen, Six Pac, Buff Bagwell, Hollywood Hogan, when they recruited Nash, Razor Ramon, man, listen, the NWO was legendary, brother. And I'm telling you, Hogan was a much better bad guy than he was a good guy. You know, he really found his niche with becoming Hollywood Hogan. Matter of fact, that was the glory days of wrestling, bro. Like, it'll never be that good again. You know, back when WWF and WCW was two separate entities, but the NWO just revolutionized that era of wrestling. And then he had the Voodoo Child theme music. Man, I'm telling you, brother, them was the glory days, bro. Them was the glory days of wrestling. Like it'll never be that good again. Yes, sir. Let's go. Got it. All right. That's a wrap. We done with this. Yeah, but I miss WWF too, man. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, uh, Bret Hart, which is arguably the greatest wrestler of all time. Um, he's definitely in the conversation. Um, and then also you got to look at the fact, and when I say greatest wrestler, I'm talking about technique. Um, because there's just not too many people that was on Bret Hart's level. I mean, he beat everybody that it was to beat. I mean, now don't get me wrong, Undertaker. I'm definitely not uh, knocking the Undertaker's win streak, but I'm saying as far as submission moves, Shawn Michaels is in that conversation. In fact, one of the greatest forms of entertainment in wrestling was the Iron Man match. I don't know if y'all remember that, but Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart faced off in like an hour-long match. Um, it was called an Iron Man match, and Shawn Michaels won. I kind of think that Bret Hart was snubbed a little bit, but I mean, I can get with that too because Shawn Michaels is in the conversation for being best of all time as it relates to technical wrestlers. All around with the technique. In fact, I think that since Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart went off the scene, the next best technical wrestlers is going to be people like um, AJ Styles, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan. They were just good wrestlers. Like they made it look pretty. Um, their techniques were perfected. They were polished. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely not saying he's like the number one wrestler of all time as far as fame. Because then you're probably talking Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, stuff like that. But now, to me, the greatest entertainer in wrestling of all time is The Rock. To me, I mean, he's the most electrifying wrestler that there is, in my opinion, because nothing can make a crowd go wild like the people's elbow. Like to me, that's the most potent move in wrestling history is the people's elbow. And there were times like when he fought John Cena, that pay-per-view, I can remember, at that time I was working at Toyota. This was like 2011, maybe 2011. It was 11 or 12. And I had ordered the pay-per-view and a lot of the people from work, came over to the crib and we watched it. And let's see. All right, I need some glimmering molten spectrum. Yeah, I can do that, Rage. Invite me to the party. I tell you what, so that we kill two birds with one stone, I'm trying to farm some glimmering molten spectra. Can you equip on the fight a what is it called? Solar imbuement. If you do level 4, you only need one. If you do tier 3, I think we need to equip 2 of those. Uh but yeah, anyway, so The Rock had fought John Cena. And so the match had went on for like 20 minutes. And John Cena even, had done his finisher and everything. And The Rock had did rock bottom, whole 9 yards, but both of them kept getting up. And I'll never forget my homeboy Terry was like, man, this match finna be over. The next person to get pinned, the match is over. And I remember looking at him and I made this statement. Hey, facts, Bats. I can't stand John Cena as a wrestler. I told him, I said, bro, this match is not over and won't be over until we see the people's elbow. Now, even though the rock bottom is the Rock's super move, or whatever you want to call it, he had done the rock bottom once or twice to John Cena. John Cena had did his move to the Rock 1 or 2 times. They was both wore out. They was both tired. The match had went on for like 25 minutes. And I kept telling Terry, I was like, bro, I'll put money on it. This match will not end without seeing the people's elbow. Like, because that's what the people pay to see. Like, that's what we want to see. And sure enough, 30 minutes into it, when they were both exhausted, Rock lined them up in the center of the ring just right. Brother, he pulled off that elbow pad. And I'm talking about the building, man. There is no move, I'm telling you, in wrestling history that's more electrifying than the people's elbow. Now, I will argue that. I will argue that. High energy, crowd standing on their feet. I mean, I would have gave anything to be in the building during that moment, because I can remember how loud it was just in the room where we was. But that's just good entertainment, man. I'm telling you, that's peak entertainment. Oh yeah, the stunner is a beautiful move, man. And plus the way that he did it, like sometimes he wouldn't even wait to get in, for him to get in perfect position. I don't see how he hadn't broke somebody's neck, because sometimes he would do it and he would just yank them down. Hold up, did you disconnect? Okay, I see it now. You said connection error. All right, I'll hop out. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Stone Cold, man, was legendary in his own right. I remember when he had a hit list. I think he had like a top 10 list or something. There was a part of the storyline where he was saying that there were 10 different people who was on his top hit list to do the Stone Cold Stunner to, and so he was going through one by one, picking them off and scratching them off the list. And Vince McMahon was on the list, and he got him. I mean, just imagine putting a move on your employer. All right, because Vince McMahon was the boss, so that's your employer. Like, he give you a job. So it was a gutsy move just for him to do that. And which again, we know it's scripted, but I mean that's what we want to see. Cause fake or not, it don't make it any less entertaining.
Deep, you said solar imbuement, right?
Yes, solar imbuement. Hang on, let me turn on my headset too. Yeah, solar imbuement. Oh, you doing Dread Legion?
Yeah, I thought it was Beastmaster, but I think I already got the character drops for him. Let's need 3 for this dude.
I might should have came Wingrave. Same, me too, Bats. Yeah, I'm out of the loop too on the new stuff. Now I do like the fact that you know CM Punk has came back, so you know that's kind of got me watching. But no, digital. I hadn't done anything on it yet, man, because I'm cooking for something with the podcast. So that's kind of my priority on working on that right now. I may do a video in the morning on it, but you know I'm not 100% sure. I got you. Yeah, they dropped some heat today, man. I mean, we saw a whole lot. More than I was expecting to see. Come on over here, buddy.
I don't even know what hit me. I'm dropping fast. Oh, wait. I don't get myself revived. Yep. Got one.
Get one?
Yep. Got it.
Nope.
Character piece.
Sir, and I got my Glimmer and Molten Spectra. As well as the Dread Legion recipe for the artifact.
Oh, okay.
Because I finally got my first artifact like probably 2 weeks ago. Because for some reason, them suckers been hard to farm. Well, Bats, actually, I did see it, man. I didn't try to, but I did see it. But it's all good though, because to me, that kind of stuff is not, spoilers. Or it is, but it's not something I take to heart. For me, it's more so the story that I don't want spoiled. Knowing how a particular character came about or how they're telling their backstory or stuff like that. So yeah, I saw it, but it didn't really bother me. Yeah, didn't share Clayface information. All right, let me see if I can unlock this right quick. Wait for the next match. Yep. All right. Engrave level 33. Swap over to Engrave.
didn't know you wanted to level up your character yet.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I already did it. Oh snap! And I got all of the stuff of the Dread Legion artifact. Unlock that. get a drop?
Nah, I got the what was it Drug Legion artifacts recipe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna run to my into the housing area right quick and go ahead and equip that Dread Legion artifact. Okay, cool deal, Bats. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. I'll catch up with you. All right, travel the neighborhood. Right, got that placed in my apartment. All right, rock and roll whenever, brother. Man, I missed it.
I saw that.
And I barely missed it too, bro. Oh, snap.
I've been waiting for this.
Appreciate you, bro.
I ain't getting nothing.
Brain matter accessory. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't get nothing, man.
Man, you didn't get no drop? Golly.
And I was on 4.
Man. Okay. Well, I gotta get ready for work in the morning. But I'll be back on tomorrow night, man, if you want to try some more. I think it went to a cutscene. I don't know if you caught that or not. I was just saying that I got to get ready for work in the morning, but I'll be back on tomorrow night if you want to try some more.
Yeah, I'll be down.
Okay. Okay, bet on that. All right, brother. I'll catch you on the next go round. All right, chat. Appreciate you for tuning in to the Deeper Level. Again, I'm your host, Deeper Depths, and I will see you again on the next video. Stay tuned for an announcement tomorrow. Should be pretty dope. All right, chat. Peace.